This is the show, Hollywood Squares Nighttime Show 218, Air TBA VTR 3775. One of these stars is sitting in the secret square, and the contestant who picks it first could win a Mexican vacation for two. Which star is it? Dennis Weaver, Rosemary, John Davidson, Michael Landon, Ronnie McDowell, Britt, Eckland, George Gobel, Suzanne Pleshette, or Paul Lynn, all in the Hollywood Squares. And here's the master of the Hollywood Squares, Peter Marshall.
Thank you, Kenneth Williams, and good evening. Welcome once again to the Hollywood Squares. Hello, stars.
Hi, Peter.
Hello, Patty. This is Patty Wright from Detroit, Michigan, ladies and gentlemen. With cold hands and a warm heart. Now, your hands will warm up, Patty. It's going to be okay. Patty is a homemaker married to a grocer. They have a little girl, and good luck this evening.
Thank you.
All righty. Mr. X is from Toronto, Ontario, Bruce Dawes. Dawes, nice to see you. We had a Vice President Dawes. Any relation?
No relation.
Oh, all right. A transit bus driver, father of three, grandfather of one.
That's right.
You look great, you devil.
Thank you.
Bruce collects and restores antique sports cars. So do I.
Really?
Yes.
Good show.
We'll talk about that during the commercial. We have a commercial. We'll be back.
You can't be all bad.
Object for the players is to get 3 stars in a row, either across or down or diagonally. It is up to them to figure out if a star is going to be a correct answer, making one up. That's how they get the squares. Each completed game is worth $250. In addition, we play 3 secret square games. Right, Mr. Williams?
Right, and Circle starts this first secret square. We'll jet you for a week for two at Posada Vallarta in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Air-conditioned room with exclusive beaches, private villas with swimming pools, and continental dining with entertainment. Add to the fine service at Posada Vallarta. Plus, Hager double-knit slides, contemporary styling with a comfortable fit, machine washable in a wide range of beautiful colors and patterns. Hager double-knit slacks. Also, Samsonite silhouette luggage, his in Bronco brown with new combination lock, hers in Columbine blue with lightweight magnesium frames and scuff-resistant finish from Samsonite. And put a tic-tac in your mouth and get a bang out of life. It's a clean, fresh explosion of mint. Plus, a $1,000 gift certificate from the famous Spiegel catalog with more than 500 pages. New twice a year with over 50,000 quality items, providing value, selection, and economy. Spiegel.
Let's show the home audience the secret squares, and then the stars are brief before the show to help them with the bluffs. Okay, who won the toss? I think you did, didn't you, Patty? All right, take your paper clip in hand and pick a star.
Ronnie McDowell, please.
Roddy, in the famous film The Lion in Winter, Peter O'Toole played the role of English King Henry VIII. What king did he play in the movie Becket? I'm sorry.
Start again.
Let me try that again. Lion in Winter, he played the role of English King Henry II.
Yeah.
What king did he play in the movie Becket?
The same king.
The same king.
I disagree.
The same king, Henry II. You know your English?
Right.
Aw, very proud of you, Roddy. With an X, a break for you, Bruce.
Yes, I'll go with Dennis Weaver, please.
All righty. Incidentally, Dennis has a new album out. It's called People's Song. All righty. Good luck with it. What do you call the man on a hockey team who is almost totally covered with padding, face masks, and heavy gloves?
Well, I wish I was, it would be a wonderful opportunity for a joke, but I'm just, nothing. He's the guy, he's the guy that, he's called the goalie.
I'll agree with that.
From Canada, you better know that. Yes, all right, with another X. Patty, your
Lynn,
turn.
please.
Paul, according to the World Book, what's the main thing we get from Honduras?
You got it too.
Our main import from Honduras.
Honduras import. I will say sugar or pineapple. Something tropical. I'm not up on the Honduras. I'll go with sugar.
Sugar.
I'll disagree.
Banana. Banana. Yes, the Banana Republic with a circle. Okay, Bruce.
George Gobels, please.
You look spiffy this evening, George.
Oh, thank you. Incidentally, before you start, I got a phone call from a friend of mine. You're going to be in Las Vegas in May.
Right.
At the Sands,
Right,
right?
George.
And he wants to know what date it is.
The 21st.
And what time do they open the store? Because he wants to get there early.
Good, all right. Thank you for the plug. According to the newspaper column, Household Hints, why should you put some potatoes in your shoes overnight?
Oh, well, it's pretty simple, really, if you get right down to it, because then, like if they're stolen, the police know to look for a guy who's got potatoes in his shoes. And you get them back. Why should you put potatoes in your shoes?
Mm-hmm.
Well, for openers to keep it kind of straight, and it would absorb any moisture that might be in there, and it's just good for them, make them fresh.
I'll agree with that.
We can't accept that?
No.
Not with the moisture?
Was
It
it close?
softens, believe it or not, potatoes in your shoes softens the leather.
You know
learned-
why? Because it takes the moisture out of
well,
the
that's what I
leather
was
and it
saying, but
gets
they won't
soft.
buy that. No, they won't buy that. And you agreed. We put a circle there. Patty?
John Davidson, please.
All righty, for $250. According to legend, leprechauns, in addition to guarding crocks of gold, are experts at making something we use every day. What do they make, leprechauns?
Leprechauns are famous, Peter. I have Irish in my background for making butter.
Butter.
That's what they do up in the mountains.
Butter.
With
Patty?
I'll disagree.
No, things you put potatoes in. Shoes. Yes, and we have $250 for Patty Wright. Who is the secret square? Britt Eckland. All right, we'll have another secret square game coming up after this commercial. The player wins the most cash tonight, wins the following.
It's the all-new subcompact Astra from Pontiac. Distinctive styling, responsive four-cylinder engine, high-energy electronic ignition, floor-shifted transmission, overhead cam engine for overall operating economy. Astra by Pontiac. And to keep your car running smooth, Castrol GDX, the motor oil of champions for all models and sizes of cars. Castrol lubricants for cars, motorcycles, and snowmobiles. Plus, Turtle Wax, one of the world's largest selling liquid car waxes. New improved hard shell formula, cleans, polishes, protects in one easy operation. Turtle Wax with a hard shell finish.
All right, another commercial word or two, then back to our game. Here we go, secret square game number 2, Ken.
And X starts the secret square for the Lynde 416 microwave oven. Will simmer sauces, warm meals indefinitely, and thaw frozen foods. All with exclusive Lynde Very Cook Control for slow cooked flavor. Plus, Del Monte green beans. More people eat them than any other kind. When it comes to choosing green beans, Mother really does know best. Also, from Radio Shack, enjoy outstanding stereo sound on FM records and cassette tapes with this complete, realistic, wireless, remote control music system from Radio Shack, a Tandy Corporation company. And add color, character, and charm to your home with fireproof, inexpensive Z-Brick, America's most popular brick wall covering. Plus, a package of lamps worth over $1,000 from Queisel Lighting. A house full of lights, lamps for every room designed in the tradition of American craftsmen. Glass hand-blown and hand-decorated, all from Queisel Lighting.
Let's show the home audience the secret square. And Bruce, you'll start it all, my friend. Good luck. Take a start.
Well, now that I have that potato out of my shoe, I think I'll go with Dennis Weaver.
All righty. Dennis, according to columnist Burt Bacharach, Raquel Welch and Sidney Poitier have both stopped doing something recently, which most Americans love to do.
Yes.
What?
Well, it's not the obvious thing. They haven't, you know, what they have stopped doing is what a lot of Americans have stopped doing in recent years, and what we're all going to have to come to if the population explosion keeps going, and that is they've quit eating meat. They've become vegetarians.
Bruce?
I'll agree with that.
And you're one of the proponents, right?
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Yes.
Yes, they become vegetarians.
Michael Landon, please.
I'm sorry, dear.
Michael Landon.
Michael, true or false, a Boy Scout in New Jersey was recently beaten by an elderly lady who didn't want to be helped across the street.
Yeah, I'm from New Jersey. There's no elderly ladies that would do that. That's false.
I agree.
It's a typical Hollywood Squares trick one. Yes, it's false. Okay, what is second, Bruce?
I'll have to go with Lonesome George down in the corner there.
Hey, there we go. The secret square. George, special envelope. This little devil's worth about $2,700. Alrighty. A famous American play and movie tells the sad and funny story of a lawyer from Omaha who meets and falls in love with a tough but tender girl in New York City. Is it Adam's Rib, Two for the Seesaw, or Breakfast at Tiffany's?
Read the first part again.
Sure. A funny and sad story of a lawyer from Omaha who meets and falls in love with a tough but tender girl in New York. Adam's Rib, 2 for the Seesaw, or Breakfast at Tiffany's?
2 for the Seesaw.
I'll agree with that.
That
George.
is right. With an X. Good for you, Bruce. Okay, Bruce, you have the microwave oven, the stereo, $1,000 worth of lamps, $2,793.68, and the X there. And Patty, it's your turn.
Suzanne Pleshette, please.
Susie, in 1872.
I wouldn't know that. I wasn't here.
Well, you may have read about it.
Oh.
Susan B. Anthony.
Yes.
Became famous when she was arrested for attempting to do something no woman had ever done before. What did she try to do in 1872? Susan B.
Tried to
Anthony.
vote.
Vote.
I agree.
You see, you did know. Okay, with a circle. Bruce, your turn.
Yes, Mr. Paul Lynde in the center.
Paul, what television show tells us the story of a black family who moves to Manhattan and takes up residence in a fancy high-rise apartment building?
Oh, it's Marvel. The Jeffersons.
The Jeffersons.
Absolutely correct.
Absolutely correct. Yes, you have the block, and it is your turn, Patty.
Roddy McDowell, please.
Roddy, according to medical authorities, should you expect to itch more as you get older?
According to medical authorities?
Should you expect to itch more as you get older?
Oh, definitely.
I agree.
Absolutely. I guess it has something to do with the body oils and stuff like that. But if you put a potato under your arm, Suzanne said, yes. All right, Patty. I'm sorry, excuse me, Bruce.
Yes, Mr. John Davidson.
For a tie game, $250 here. In the Old Testament, how were Dan and Beersheba, that's B-E-E-R, not Bathsheba, how were Dan and Beersheba related in the Old Testament?
From Dan to Beersheba.
Yes, how were they related?
How were they related? Dan to Beersheba, they were not related at all. Those were 2 cities. I'm going to go from Dan to Beersheba.
Bruce?
I'll disagree.
His father's a minister. They weren't related. They were both cities. Yes, John?
That's not
You
my
must
strong
learn to
point.
trust.
Got to learn to trust. Patty, a break for you.
John Davidson, please.
For $500, John, on the farm, you call a male ass a jackass.
That is
What do you
correct.
call a female?
Watch it.
A jackass. The female is called, Dennis Weaver, back me up, a bray.
A bray. Patty?
I disagree.
A Jenny. Jenny made her mind up that she was free. Put a circle there. $500. Patty Wright. We're going to have another Secret Square game. Am I correct in assuming that?
You are correct, and Circle starts the third Secret
Thank you
Square
very
game.
much, Jay.
For Snark's Wildflower Sailboat carries 4 adults comfortably. It can be used as an outboard motor runabout. The Wildflower, practically maintenance-free, easily transportable. Snark Products Incorporated. Plus, from Charm Glow, the all-new electric barbecue, a set of 2 real barbecue flavors, self-cleaning, no installation. Plug it in and turn it on. Dial-o-matic temperature control for precise heating. Charm Glow products. And an assortment of 36 John Deere lawn and garden tools, including cordless electric trimmers, lawn sprinklers, cultivating tools, and more. Plus, 1 million S&H green stamps. Select your prize from more than 1,500 brand name gifts. S&H green stamps worth $2,500.
Let's show the home audience the Secret Square. And Patty Wright, our leader, will start it off.
Dennis Weaver, please.
What? Is it me?
That's you,
I've
Dennis.
never been to Secret Square in my whole life
Well,
on
it's
this
worth
show.
it's worth close to $4,000, this question. $3,994. Good luck, Patty. Listen carefully. Dennis and Patty. What famous actress authored the autobiography, Goodness Had Nothing to Do with It? Goodness had nothing to do with it. Was that Betty Davis, Shirley Temple, or Mae West?
I was going to tell you without the, options. It was Mae West.
I'm confused. Was that one of the 3 that you just said?
Yes, I said, what famous actress authored the
Sorry.
Goodness had nothing to do with it? Betty Davis, Shirley Temple, or Mae West? And Dennis said Mae West.
I'll agree.
Absolutely, yes. What a circle. A young lady, you sail? You sail? You swim? Okay, then you can sail. All right, you have a sailboat, a barbecue, lawn and garden tools, and 1 million trading stamps.
All right.
That's worth about $2,500. Good for you. Okay, Bruce, your turn.
Michael Landon, please.
Michael, the great military figure Oliver Cromwell used to lead his men into battle with the stirring words, Trust in God and keep something dry. Keep what dry?
The potato in your shoe. No, your powder, gunpowder. Keep it dry so you don't
Powder.
mess up.
I disagree.
That's it, powder. Okay, with another circle, we have this commercial. We shall return.
I didn't think.
Patty, your turn.
Suzanne Pleshette.
Susie, where did we originally get the phrase business before pleasure?
Probably started with Owens, the company that I designed for.
That was the most blatant plug I have ever heard in my entire life. But where did we originally get the phrase business before pleasure?
Peter, I don't have a bluff for this. I'm terribly
All right,
sorry.
Patty, would you like this?
No, thank you.
The Bible, Susan.
Ah.
Back to Suzanne Pleshette. Question, what does Dear Abby suggest doing with a roommate who refuses to take a shower or brush his teeth, even after you've asked him to do so?
The next thing you do is you ask them to move.
I agree.
In fact, you can even throw him out if you want to. Yes, you have another circle, and Bruce, it's your turn.
George Gobel to block, please.
Recently, experts have charged that there is something phony in the East Room of the White House. What is it?
It's a $5 bill with George Meany's picture on it. No, you know what it is?
What is it?
Pete, I read about this. You know, they have portraits of all the presidents, and some expert is saying, and they're not sure yet, that the portrait, I think of George Washington, but one of the portraits is not an original.
My father's an artist, and I'll have to agree with that.
They charged the most famous painting of the Western Hemisphere is only a crude copy, George Washington's portrait. You have the block. Patty, it's your turn.
Call in, please.
For $750, is there any case on record of a woman being pregnant 13 months?
That's when the doctor slapped the baby slapped the doctor right back.
13 months pregnant. Is that possible? Any case on record of a woman being pregnant 13 months?
I don't know why it couldn't work the other way. You know, they're premature. I'll say yes.
I'll agree.
It happens very rarely, but it does happen. $750, Patty Wright. We're going to clear the board and get some cash here for Bruce Galls. Pick a star, Bruce.
Oh, let's see. Gorgeous George down there in the bottom.
Did Walt Disney ever fire a Mouseketeer?
Walt Disney? No, I don't think so, because I don't think that that he was active in the Mouseketeer program.
I'll disagree.
He fired one for calling the producer Fatso. Yeah, all righty, with the next. Good for you.
Michael Landon, please.
Do smart people need more sleep than the rest of us? Actor, writer, producer, director.
Do smart people
need more sleep than the rest of us?
What do you mean the rest of us?
Well, we know that you're
Can't
very
we include
bright.
ourselves at all? No, they don't.
I agree.
There is no correlation between the two, right? We have Second Bruce.
Dennis Weaver, please.
Who was the first man to receive $100,000 a year salary for being president of the U.S.?
$100,000 salary for being president of the U.S.?
First man to receive $100,000 a year.
No, when I was a kid, it was $75,000, and I thought that was astronomical. So that was Roosevelt. It must be in his last term. It must have been Roosevelt.
Roosevelt.
I disagree.
Truman, Harry S. Truman.
I was close.
Yes, okay, with another X. Patty?
Suzanne Pleshette.
In the traditional Mexican hat dance, what does it mean when the boy flings his sombrero at the girl's feet?
It's a form of courtship. He is courting the girl.
I agree.
Yes, we can accept that. Or a proposal, by the way. You have the circle. Bruce, it's your turn.
John Davidson. No, Paul Lynde, please.
Paul Lynde. All righty, this is for the block. Paul, speaking about her hubby, Carlo, Sophia Loren recently stated, he loves it. He really loves it. And of course, it's good to love it. But there can be too much of it. What is it?
Oh, Lord, it's either pasta or her.
He loves it. Of course, it's good to love it, but there can be too much of it. What is it?
I'll say money.
Money.
I'll disagree.
Work. You have the X. Okay, Patty, your turn.
Roddy McDowell, please.
Roddy, Franklin Roosevelt had a special term for freedom of speech, worship, and freedom from want and fear. What did he call those freedoms? It could be an extra $50 for Patty, so I'll repeat the question. FDR had a special term for freedom of speech and worship and freedom from want and fear. What did he call those freedoms?
The four freedoms.
The four freedoms.
I'll agree.
That's right. Very good. You've had an excellent night here, Roddy. English history, American history, and proud of you. We're going to add up the scores. Now, it only shows $150 there because you have 3 X's on the board, Bruce. But we know that you won a secret square worth about $2,700. So you're close to $3,000 for the evening. Hope you had some fun. Well, thank you, Bruce Dawes. Patty Wright. You were... Let me feel you. Are they warm finally? They're warm, I told you, you see. What money does you have? Let me see, in cash, $900. And you have won the biggie. If I can find the keys, here you go. All right. You won a secret square, too, about $4,000. Kenny?
It's the all-new subcompact Astra from Pontiac. Distinctive styling, responsive 4-cylinder engine, high-energy electronic ignition, floor-shifted transmission, overhead cam engine for overall operating economy. Astra by Pontiac.
That's about a $7,000, $8,000 night. Now, you wanted to say hello to somebody here this evening, Bruce?
Oh, yes. My son's a recent recruit in the Air Force, and he's back in Illinois.
What's his name?
Jeff Watkins, my stepson.
Okay.
I'd like to say hello to... How you doing there, Jeff?
You're not allowed to do that on television. All right.
I'm sorry.
Have a good
Jeff.
evening. On behalf of the stars, see you here next time on the Hollywood Squares. Bye-bye.
Tonight's contestants will receive the home version of the Hollywood Squares game, plus natural vitamins from Thompson, a leader in natural vitamins and food supplements for over 40 years, available at health food stores everywhere. Also, Vernell's famous buttermints and party mints made with real butter. Vernell's mints, fresh from the mint country. And Recipe, the balanced dinners Lassie thrives on. Good tasting meat, lots of it, plus the other nutrients every dog should have. Everyday Recipe. Prices and models of automobiles are subject to change due to availability. Tax and license not included. All airfares are based on high jet economy, Los Angeles departure. Hotel accommodations are limited to certain months and subject to availability. The show, Hollywood Squares Nighttime. Show Hollywood Squares 221. Air TBA VTR 3775. One of these stars is sitting in the secret square, and the contestant who picks it first could win a Canadian holiday in Quebec.
My goodness.
Which star is it? Mike Connors, Rosemary, John Davidson, Lynn Redgrave, Buck Owens, Charo, Michael Landon, Wink Martindale, or Paul Lynde, all in the Hollywood Squares. And here is the master of the Hollywood Squares, Peter Marshall.
Thank you so much, Kenneth, and a very good evening. Welcome once again to the Hollywood Squares. Hello, stars. I want you to meet a young lady from Houston, Texas, who trekked all the way out here to try and get on the Hollywood Squares. And Carol's been a faithful viewer since his premiere performance. You are mother of 3, grandmother of 3. Is that right?
Absolutely.
Carol Ogden, ladies and gentlemen. Hiya, Carol.
Hi.
Good luck this evening.
Thank you, sir.
You're not nervous, are you?
Oh, not any more nervous than, you know, a young bride aged, 14 or something.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Anyway, just calm down. It'll be fine. Now we're going to say hello to Ed Layton from Antwerp, Belgium. Is that true?
That's right.
Nice to see you, Ed. Ed is in the computer business. Married father of two, plays a lot of tennis, basketball, and we're going to have a commercial word, and we're going to have an exciting match right after this. Object for the players is to get 3 stars in a row, either across or down a diagonally. It is up to them to figure out if the stars give you a correct answer or make you one up. Rosemary is yawning. That's how they get the squares. Each completed game is worth $250. In addition, in the first 3 games, we play for a secret square. I caught your row.
And next starts the first secret square for a vacation, Quebec, Canada. When you're traveling, don't settle for anything less than quality. Quality Inns, over 34,000 rooms in over 320 cities. Plus, from Yashica, the exciting LD6 movie camera, which allows you to create many special effects, including fade, lap dissolve, and ultra slow motion at the touch of a button from Yashica. Also, you may fly via Air Canada to Quebec. Flies to 44 cities in Canada and the Caribbean, 11 cities in Europe, including Moscow, one of the largest airlines in the world, Air Canada, and 1 million SNH green stamps. Select your prize for more than 1,500 brand name gifts. SNH green stamps worth $2,500.
Let's show the home audience the secret square. As you know, the stars are brief. Before the show to help them with the bluffs, and Ed, one on the toss. Pick a star.
Mike Connors, please.
Mike Connors, sure enough. Mike, according to the Los Angeles Times, are all Girl Scouts required to charge the same price for their cookies?
That's why they call them little brownies. Charge for their cookies.
Yes, are they required to charge the same price?
Well, I think that being that Girl Scouts are supposed to be honest, trustworthy, and so forth, I would say that they should all charge the same
Yes,
price.
I'll agree.
No, they are not. So...
That reminds me of a lot of girls I know.
That? Okay, put a circle there, Carol.
All right, sexy Johnny Davidson.
Hey, Johnny.
Sexy Johnny?
That's all right.
Johnny.
That's all right.
Anything.
In Greek mythology, when the gods created first woman, what did they call her?
The first woman? Mm-hmm. The Greek word for Eve, Peter, is Eque. They call her Eque.
Eque. Carol?
I don't agree.
Good. They call her Pandora in her magic box. Yes, we have a circle there. Ed, your turn.
Rosemary to block, please.
That's the secret square. Here we go. $3,300, Ro.
Okay, thanks for the nice thing you said before, Peter.
Why? You were yawning?
Yes,
well, you were.
thank you.
Well, you've been tired. I know you've been doing all those commercials and things like that. You've been running from here to New York, and it's exhausting. Show business is your life. I know that.
Yes, it really is.
What was the first song to win an Academy Award? Was it When You Wish Upon a Star, The Continental, or In the Cool, Cool, Cool of the Evening?
The Continental.
The Continental.
I'm going to go along with that.
That's baby Rosemary. She remembers. Yes, X gets the square. You're going to Canada. That's a great vacation. The movie camera, 1 million trading stamps, $3,355. Incidentally, I'm going to digress. I received in the mail a Rosemary. It was a Robbins, I guess, Leo Robbins and Ranger's song that you introduced in the
Ralph
movie.
Ranger wrote the song. It was from a picture that I made when I was 6 years old.
Yeah, baby Rosemary. All right, now,
Thank
Carol,
you,
your
Peter.
turn.
The funniest and one of the best-looking men in the world, Paul Lynde.
True or false? True or false, guy?
Yeah, what is it?
The more money you make, the more likely you are to take a drink now and then.
Is that why Catherine Kuhlman slurs her words? The more apt you are to
the more money you make, the more likely you are to take a drink.
I think it causes lots of anxieties.
Carol, time is money here.
I'll agree.
Good. Statistics show that people are less likely to be teetotalers as their income rises. You have a circle, Ed. With a star.
I'll go with Buck Owens, please.
Smart man.
According to Gentleman's Quarterly, when it comes to grooming, what part of a man is most neglected? Most neglected.
Well, now I take the Ladies' Home Journal all the time, and I read that, and I have I have learned that it is the hair. You know, it's the hair. You can see how much I've learned. See, it's the hair. It's what
Hair.
it is. It's what is the hair.
I'll go with hair.
No, nails. Nails. It is
Dang
the
it.
nails.
Don't
yes.
believe a hillbilly.
All right. Can't put a circle there. You'll have to earn that yourself, Carol. Several ways to do it.
Oh, gee. I like everybody up there so much. Mr. Owens.
All righty. For $250, according to Glamour magazine, walking around with a piece of tape on your forehead will break you of a certain bad habit that could ruin your appearance. What habit is it?
Oh, yeah, I read that in a Reader's Digest just about a week ago, and I'll tell you what it is, the way it works. It keeps you from biting your nails. People got really bad things about biting your nails.
Biting your nails,
Walk
Carol?
around like this.
I definitely disagree. I think it's frowning.
It is frowning, Carol. Yes, and you have a circle and $250. We're going to clear the board, pause for this commercial, and be right back. Right back. The player who has the most cash during the show receives the following. Ken?
The Datsun B210 lets you travel in style economically, offers exceptional handling, many no-cost extras, tinted glass rear window defogger, reclining bucket seats, and white sidewall tires. Datsun B210, the most economical Datsun. Plus, to keep your car running smooth, Castrol GTX, the motor oil of champions for all models and sizes of cars, Castrol lubricants for cars, motorcycles, and snowmobiles, and Turtle Wax, one of the world's largest selling liquid car waxes. New improved hard shell formula, cleans, polishes, protects in one easy operation. Turtle Wax with a hard shell finish.
Thank you, Kenny. Another commercial or two, and then back to the show, okay? Here we go for Secret Square number 2. Ken?
And circle starts the second Secret Square for a Broyhill bedroom. The Oak Mod, a country styling in solid oak with near tops, a chair back headboard, dresser, mirrors, chest and nightstand from Broyhill. Plus, King Coil Posture Bond sleep sets designed to provide firm body support with comfort. King Coil Posture Bonds and the Norelco Mist and Dry 900 Styler Dryer. This 900-watt lightweight with 5 attachments will style and dry everyone's hair fast. Mist and Dry, new from Norelco. And Old World Beauty in this genuine hand-knotted oriental rug of 100% wool pile and luxurious colors and design from Emser International of Los Angeles. Plus, the Chic Fresh Air Machine freshens any room in the house automatically, sprays every 15 minutes. A fresh gift idea for yourself or a friend. And from Sharp, AM/FM stereo receiver, 8-track tape player, automatic turntable, 2 speakers, and the Sharp 19-inch one-gun Linatron color TV with electronic channel display from Sharp Electronics.
You sure sound like that guy on Gambit. Let's show the home audience the Secret Square, and Carol will start it off.
Mike Connors.
All righty.
Mr. Mannix.
In the great novel, Robinson Crusoe called his new friend Friday because he did something nice for him on a Friday. What did Friday do for Robinson Crusoe?
Well, he'd been there a long time before he found Friday, didn't he?
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't be that, I don't think. Well, Friday, he called him... No, if he... Fish. Was it fish? He got him some fish? No, or Friday is fish day. Fish... Yeah, he found fish for him Friday.
Carol?
I think you're mistaken.
All right.
He is mistaken. He saved his life from the cannibals with a circle. Ed, your turn.
Lynn Redgrave, please.
That's the Secret Square. Here you go. $2,900, Lynn. Special envelope. In literature, who was Roxanne's famous lover? We have a multiple choice here. Okay, we have Ivanhoe, Don Quixote, or Cyrano de Bergerac.
Who was the first one you said?
We have Ivanhoe.
Oh, no, it was Cyrano de Bergerac.
I absolutely agree.
Absolutely right, and put an X there. Another Secret Square. You won over $6,000, 2 Secret Squares, a bedroom set, mattresses, the Oriental rug, stereo, and a television. $2,900, and Carol, your turn now.
All right. Michael Landon.
Michael, true or false? People magazine recently stated that cavemen looked something like a shaggy Ernest Borgnine.
I can't believe it's true if it's in People magazine, but I guess there's a possibility that someone would say that. He's got square jaw, yeah.
He said yes.
I'll go with that.
I think he's right.
And he's gorgeous to me. I love him. Yes, 650,000 years ago, they looked a little like Ernie Borgnini.
Wink Martindale, please.
The Winker here. In Washington recently, a woman named Carla Hills became the 3rd woman in history to do something important. What did she do? Carla Hills.
Carla Hills is a lady we can be very proud of, Peter, because she won a Nobel Prize. She's a lady chemist.
I disagree, Wink.
I love your sound of Wink. Wish I could sound like that. She became a cabinet member. You played the game well. Put an X there. Carol, your turn. Go right ahead. Time is money now.
Again, I get Paul Lynde.
All righty. Paul Lynde. According to parakeet experts, can a drop or two of bourbon be good for your bird?
No, after a drop of bourbon, I get mean.
Can a drop or two of bourbon be good for the bird, according to parakeet experts?
If it'll shut it up, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I expect it could.
It can help him get over a cold, yes. All right, with a circle. Ed, your turn.
John Davidson, please.
John, true or false, Saint Rita. Saint Rita is the patron saint of the impossible.
No, St. Jude. Jude. That's Hey Jude is the impossible.
Not Hey Jude.
No, not Hey Jude, but
just St.
Jude. Yes, Hey Jude is the song by the Beatles. Okay, no, it is not.
So that is false.
I'll go along with you, John.
No, it's also true.
Go.
Saint Rita is also the patron saint of the impossible. Yes, can't put a circle there. Carol, you'll have to earn that yourself. Go right ahead.
Would it make you feel better to get a second chance, John?
No, it won't help.
Good to start, Ed.
John.
All righty, $500. True or false, the same man who first made the entire nation aware of the fact that plants feel emotions now says that yogurt feels emotions too.
My wife is an ornithologist. She loves plants, and
She's a what?
she's a. She likes birds and plants.
All right.
How about yogurt? Does it feel emotion?
No, that's ridiculous. And they name your yogurt and all that. No,
He
no.
said that is false.
I think he's right this time.
It is true. That's what the man says. Put an X there. Ed, back in the game.
Hello, Buck.
For $250 and a tie game. Buck, in the movies, who spent so much time with the Wonder Horse?
Who spent so much time with the Wonder Horse?
In other words, who had the Wonder Horse in the movies?
Well, there was a lot of people had Wonder Horses, and the one that I remember the best hearing about is a guy named Tom Mix.
Tom Mix.
Yeah. I'm a cowboy now.
Yes, I know you were last time, too.
Ed, we're tie game. Time is money. You never come back on this.
I'm going to agree, Buck.
You going to buy that?
Yes.
Tom Mix and his Wonder Horse, Tony. Put an X there, yeah. We're going to have a commercial. We're going to return, and who wins this next game could win it all. I couldn't bring that. We have a secret square game now, and it's worth about $2,700.
And X will start the secret square. We'll jet you for a week for two at Posada Vallarta in Puerto Vallarta, Mexico. Air-conditioned room with exclusive beaches, private villas with swimming pools, and continental dining with entertainment. Add to the fine service at Posada Vallarta. Plus, the original Tootsie Roll, chocolatey, long-lasting candy that is chewy all the way through. Delicious Tootsie Roll midgies. Also, from the Ventura collection, luggage in the soft manner with digital locks and scrubbable dural vinyl coverings. And from Honeywell, the popular Pentax Spotmatic 35mm camera, and Honeywell's Autostrobonar electronic flash that varies its light automatically with proper exposures from Honeywell. Plus, a $1,000 gift certificate from the famous Spiegel catalog with more than 500 pages, new twice a year with over 50,000 quality items, providing value, selection, and economy. Spiegel.
Let's show the home audience the secret square. Ed, you'll start it off.
Michael Landon, please.
According to Dear Abby, are most topless dancers in America doing that because they are emotionally sick?
Oh, I don't think you could classify people. I mean, some people be doing it for money, some be exhibitionists.
He said
I would say
no way.
I agree with that.
They do it because they are proud of their bodies, they like applause and the money. Sure. It's all right. For the next. Carol?
Wink Martindale?
That's the secret square. There we go, Carol.
Do I get anything?
All righty. A vacation in Mexico, luggage, camera, $1,000 gift certificate, special envelope. Wink, listen carefully. The 1956 movie The Tea House of the August Moon starred Marlon Brando, Eddie Albert, and Glenn Ford. Which of the three was not in the U.S. Army? In other words, who played the Japanese entrepreneur in Tea House? Was it Eddie Albert, Marlon Brando, or Glenn Ford?
That was, I've been goofing around a lot, but that was Marlon Brando.
It sure was, dear.
It sure was, dear.
I had to do something to get myself out of the last one.
Hey, here you go to Mexico. The luggage, the camera, $1,000 gift certificate. We gave away 3 secret squares, and I love it a lot. Okay, Ed, your turn.
John Davidson, hi.
John, one of the treasures of the White House is a Gilbert Stuart portrait of George Washington standing with his right hand outstretched and holding something in his left hand. What is it?
I think he's on the boat, Peter, holding the flag, crossing the Delaware, and in his left hand he's holding the keys to the city. No. The phone number of a girl in Delaware? He's holding it's the picture of him crossing the Delaware. And let me see. He's holding a gun.
A gun.
I'm sorry, could you just repeat
Sure.
the...
Gilbert Stuart, George Washington standing with his right hand outstretched and holding something in his left hand. He said, what? A gun.
I'm going to disagree with that.
His trusty sword with an X. Okay, Carol, your turn. Put an X there. Where John is, put an X, please. Now, pick a star. Carol, tie game. You could blow.
Pollen.
All right, that is the move, yes. According to Dr. Thodeson, what's the major cause of itching?
I didn't hear what you said.
What's the major cause of itching in old folks?
Oh, eating shredded wheat in bed. What is this? Can they ever
Major cause of itching in old folks. What is it?
It'd have to be, excessive dryness. Of
Dry
the
skin. Carol?
Absolutely.
Sure, because the body is producing less oils. You have the circle. Ed, your turn.
Lynn Redgrave, please.
Lynn, will you put a circle where Paul... Now, thank you. According to Elizabeth Post, should you stand during the singing of God Bless America? Should you stand?
According to who?
Elizabeth Post.
I know her well. Wait a minute. God bless America. I really don't see why not, do you? Yes.
Why not? She said, of course,
sure.
stand.
I'll agree with that.
No, only for the Star-Spangled Banner. Carol, you'll have to earn the circle yourself.
I'm delighted with the opportunity. And my fat friend or no my fat friend, you're a very nice-looking lady, and you're not fat at all, and I choose you, Lynn.
For $500. How about that?
Thank you.
In a famous book, what remarkable event... what?
What? I didn't get that.
This is strange. I don't know how this... Aha! Adventurous, yes. When you split those up, it looks very strange. In a famous book, what remarkable, adventurous, amusing, and daring thing did Phileas Fogg do?
Oh, he went around the world in a balloon.
Carol?
In 80 days.
That's what he did.
That's
you
right.
have $500, Carol. Congratulations. We're going to clear the board, and Carol will start the game. Pick a star.
Okay, Buck keeps pointing at me, and I think he's dear, and so I'll take him.
He's
That's another one of my records.
Buck, I tell you what this means. That's the end of the show. But you did go to Buck, so it's worth $50 for either Carol or Ed. Listen to the question, Buck. True or false? You can get in trouble in Iowa if you hold a kiss longer than 5 minutes.
You can get in trouble in Iowa if you hold a kiss longer than 5 minutes.
True or false?
No, I'd have to say that that's true because, boy, you'd be in big trouble in any state, Iowa especially.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
That'd get
It
you
is
in trouble
illegal to
anywhere.
do that there, and
Yeah.
we put a circle, and now we're going to head up the scores. And it only shows $250 in cash, but you won 2 secret squares worth over $6,000. So it's been a good evening for you. Nice to meet you. My pleasure. Thank you. And Carol, You've won a secret square, $550 in cash, and you're going to get to drive back to Houston, Texas. Listen to Kenny Williams. There you go.
It's the Datsun B210. Lets you travel in style economically, offers exceptional handling, many no-cost extras, tinted glass, rear window defogger, reclining bucket seats, white sidewall tires. Datsun B210, the most economical Datsun.
I'd like to state that Michael Landon has the hit series Little House on the Prairie, and Buck Owens is the Sands Hotel. Lynn Redgrave, her new movie is The Happy Hooker, and Charo is the Sahara, and we're out of time. On behalf of the stars, Peter Marshall saying, have a good evening. See you here next time. Wink Martindale, Gambit.
Tonight's contestant will receive the home version of the Hollywood Squares game, plus Postal Instant Press Pip with locations coast to coast in Hawaii and Canada for quality printing while you wait. Just say Pip it. Also, Bissell's easy-to-use spin foam rug shampoo and wall-to-wall concentrated carpet shampoo, superbly cleaner, brighter rugs from Bissell, and from Linde's new super strength cough drops. They soothe minor throat irritation, release powerful menthol vapor to help clear nasal passages. Prices and models of automobiles are subject to change due to availability. Tax and license not included. All airfares are based on high jet economy, Los Angeles departure. Hotel accommodations are limited to certain months and subject to availability. Work or anything like that, you know, but it was... This is a promo. This is a promo for Hollywood Squares Nighttime. A promo for Show 221 Air TBA, VTR 3775. Which star is sitting in the secret square? Mike Connors, Rosemary, John Davidson, Lynn Redgrave, Buck Owens, Charo, Michael Landon, Wink Martindale, or Paul Lynde.
Hello there, my name is, but anyway, I host the nighttime version of the Hollywood Squares, and we hope you'll be with us. X gets the square.